What's going on YouTube? Kigerr here, and in today's video we're going to be talking about the changes in game that weren't mentioned on the patch notes. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so we have some pretty interesting changes going on here. First, look at this scenery. I think it looks pretty awesome, right? I like the Halloween aesthetic, and all the Halloween events are going to start later on tonight. Pay attention to the official Discord. I'm dropping codes upon codes upon codes, and whoever grabs it first gets it. So what has changed? So one big thing that I really wish they would have told us is that I'm happy that they did it. I just wish we knew about it. Is all 8 subclasses, their passives got changed. The little things right here, they got changed. None of the actual abilities or bonuses to the sides got changed at all, but all 8 of the subclasses got changed. I'm going to run over what those were right now. Starting off from the top, sword. On the left, Gladiator used to be 3% of your 2% of your HP as attack. Now it's 3%. It also did not give you CP according to that. Now it does. Always had that first part, and then the healing was there before. Now Berserker got kind of overhauled. It got the most changes. Now it has a new Berserker system, rage system. It's a little red bar under your HP. So every 3 seconds you're going to get 15%. At 100% you activate Berserker status, and once you're in Berserker status you lose 10% rage per second, so it'll last 10 seconds. You lose 50% of your defense, but you gain 150% of the defense you lost as attack. So you're Berserker, you're going all out. This actually feels a lot more like a Berserker to me. You gain immunity to knockups and knockbacks while you're in this rage. What's very interesting is if you swap weapons, you lose Berserker entirely. Even if you swap back in time, you totally lose it. When you use a Berserker skill to hit someone under 50% HP, I think it used to be 40% HP or lower. You dealt the 25% to 50% bonus damage. That was always there. But now you also get 10% rage. So if you're in Berserker and you're losing 10% per second, if you hit somebody, you can stay in that Berserker longer. Very reminiscent of rage in Dungeons & Dragons, right? Next we had the bow. Marksman didn't get much love. I think it's because Marksman was already super strong in most game modes. So 30%. So the only thing that changed over here was the probability becomes 200%. Used to be 150%. So they got a 50% boost on the chance to reduce their cooldowns. Everything else is the same. Wind Chaser got a very interesting change. So skill cooldown stayed the same, dodge stayed the same, but this third part, after dodge or roundhouse kick, gain damage bonus on 20% of the reduced cooldown, including Wind Chaser reduced cooldown for 5 seconds. This can be triggered once every 10 seconds. So you can go roundhouse kick into a different skill, and whatever second skill you use gets cooldown. Also, you can go dodge into that skill, but you can only trigger this every 10 seconds. That's going to make for some pretty interesting rotations. Book actually got a bunch of changes. So over here on the left, 2 birds is the same. Right here, it makes it clear. It didn't tell us before. 50% bonus damage when you use the 4th skill. The judge mode, as CJ likes to call it. So that's the same. Frostworm, bigger, that's the same. Hurricane, that's the same. EM chain, that's the same. When an enhanced skill hits the target, So every fourth skill, reduce the cooldown of the next 2 judge skills released in the following 8 seconds by 2 seconds. So let's say you use the bird next, which has a 4-second cooldown. It'll now become a 2-second cooldown, but that's only for the next 2 skills. This part is new. This can be triggered once every 25 seconds, so you get a big burst window. I really like the bird into chain, but you can definitely do hurricane and frostworm. Priest, this got an interesting change. Gain a shield equal to 10% HP. That was there, but this next part, and super armor. Super armor is you cannot be knocked up or knocked back for 5 seconds. This can be triggered every 20 seconds. Increase the duration of all buffs inflicted by Priest by 60%. It used to be 35%. Now on to the gun. So armor on the left gives you crit rate and crit damage by 35%. It used to be 30%. They get a 5% damage and crit rate boost. I think that's really awesome. And this one on the right, I'm still a little confused because of some cutoff wording. Increase the duration of summoned units by mechanician by 60%. That was there. Number 2, it looks like someone missed a line right there because all the other 2s are down 1. The summoned units of mechanician will increase master's attack by 40% defense. I have no idea what that's supposed to mean. I asked for clarification. I will let you know in a pinned comment down below once I find out what that actually means. What else is new? When you go to the life page, everything is a lot nicer, more pleasing to the eye. You still have the same setup on the left with all the same features and things to do. It just looks a lot nicer and cleaner. So they told us that the pictures were going to change in the Flower Fairies, but these are the same pictures that SEA had, and look at them. This is the original artwork that everyone wanted to have. I mean, look at these assets, right? The will system, which I will have a separate video later on tonight. It'll be out later before guild events for NA. One other thing I would like to show you guys is there is a new Fate card. I don't know if there is any more, but this is the one that has come to my attention. It's an HP attack card, but it goes into inscription, and order slots, which we haven't had any cards for that before, as you'll see right up here. And as a reminder, for each slot, you can only have 2 of the same card. So you have 3 inscription slots and 3 order slots. So even if you have 6 of these cards, you can't fill those up. It can only be 2 and 2. I am hoping to see that there's also a purple and maybe even a blue card to fill in these slots. If you've noticed any other new additions to the game, let me know in the comment section down below so I can let everyone else know. In the comment section, also put the word FATE, F-A-T-E, to be entered into another giveaway. Till next time, guys.